This is Wes. Welcome to my channel. Um, I've been up since 5 a.m. this morning, or 5:30. The missus is out of town, so I was been drinking coffee and trying to catch up on the news. Um, because really, I follow a bunch of the local stuff, but haven't really done much on following national news. Um, because it's really hard to avoid it. But anyway, and then I'm drinking the coffee, thinking about what I'm seeing, and I noticed a pattern in all the news that I'm hearing about, and that I'm seeing, and most of the morning has been consumed by chasing January 6th and DOGE, the Department of Government Efficiency, and uh, well, the Department of Government Efficiency. Let's talk about it, because and I apologize if my words don't come out right or whatever. Those of you who know what's going on will understand. I will try to speak clearly and make sure my words are pronounced right. The things that they're talking about and uncovering on the mainstream media that they're willing to talk about, because they're able to say, well, he's just going after these specific things because it's against what he believes or whatever. Everything's about DEI or so far. You know, and then they're like, well, he's going after this and this because he's just out for the rich guy and stuff. You know, the the deal, the DOGE thing is they started to looking for stuff specific to certain executive orders, and these have allowed them to find other offshoots. Now, the ones that turn out to be, that appear to be criminal because they all of a sudden become a criminal investigation, they're going to keep those ones really close to their chest. I'm sure they've already got them in the works. I'm sure that there are vigorous data collection algorithms compiling evidence of fraud, mismanagement, and waste that we will find out about later. There's some of it's, I think there's been some stuff come out, that some of the monies was going to actually disrupting our own country, causing there was money being spent to, well, not necessarily, we'll be real careful how we say it. There was money going to organizations that used it to disrupt the tranquility of our country. So, this this is going to be fun to watch, and I know some of the stuff he's doing is really hard on even some of the people I know, some of the people in our YouTube community. You know, you're going to drive into the office kind of stuff. If you don't drive into the office, then you're not going to get paid anymore, kind of stuff. I know that there are people out there that are capable of working from home and doing a really good job and really applying themselves and stuff. It makes actual interaction, a lot of the advances and problems are solved in the break room, in, you know, swing by the desk and ask a question about something, stuff like that. And if you're not in your office, you can't do that. If you're not at your job, daily interacting with other people that are working on the same project or endeavor that you are working at, you can't really, you miss out on very important interactions. The but most people, most of the people that I know, are not going to dedicate the 8 hours a day that they are salaried at to their job when they're at home. there's not going to do it. They're going to do enough to where it looks like they're trying. They're going to, and they'll become really good at making excuses. So there you go. If you work better in your house shoes and pajamas, go to work in your house shoes and your pajamas. Well, it's not just the house shoes and the pajamas. Well, there you go. A society functions on society interacting with itself. So anyway, that's it. I feel sorry for the guys that got to go back to work, but I want you to go back to work. TK, get off the door. Cat is tearing up the back door trying to get it to open. Did y'all hear that? That was her jumping up on the back of the truck. Yeah. If those of you who are really good at seeing stuff, you saw her right behind my head. Oh, there's a cat. Oh no, we're being invaded by cats. She's old. Her owner. It's not a dance studio. Her owner, it's on the hood now, reminded me of when he got her and how old she is. And she's actually pretty ancient for a cat. But anyway, we're not talking about cats. I wonder what the real number. But I think it's just the DEI stuff that he's found so far. Is and a couple other things, but mostly DEI is they 48, 42.8 or 48.2. And the number changes depending on which feed you look at. I saw one that, and I don't know about it. I was trying to find something to back it up, but it was into the trillions of potential waste. And I think the number is going to come up. I believe technically that every dime sent in the form of munitions, every dollar, every cent sent to Ukraine was mismanagement. They're that's a whole nother thing, but we shouldn't we needed those bullets. Now we the American people are going to have to buy all of that ammunition back. We're going to have to replace armored personnel vehicles, Humvees. I don't know if they still buy Humvees in the Army. Water purification equipment, night vision. There was all these billions of dollars of equipment that we were going to have to replace from the well-handled and efficient withdrawal from the Middle East. And now all of the ammunition and ordnance and stuff that we gave to a when they keep with that USAID thing, they're going to find out that there was quite a bit of the money. This is me, an opinion. This is my little personal conspiracy theory. They're going to find out that Zelensky and the guy before him that got put into office there in Ukraine, pretty sure their primary campaign donor, the paper trail is going to come back to the USAID or something like it. But go back in time, watch some of my videos from a long time ago, you'll see that I was like saying that already. And that was all over oil and gas. But I digress. So was Syria. But anyway, Uh, I just wonder how much there actually is. And um, I saw the other day a little video. I didn't really go down that rabbit hole. It was in my suggested feed. That I don't know, a bunch of the pardons aren't actually valid, so the people can be investigated and prosecuted. So we'll see how it goes. Um, and we're going to be having to come up with a lot more judges, because I think a lot of judges are um, within the next year or so. There's going to be a lot of judges that get fired because they're not doing the law, they're doing politics. And sorry, but judges aren't allowed to do politics. They have to do the law. And the law has to be based on constitutional stuff. And if they're not doing the Constitution, they're not doing the law, they're not executing the office or the authority of their office, and blah, blah, blah. Somebody with the real words can explain it in the comments. Anyway, yeah. If anybody knows the actual total amount that they have uncovered, or a link to something that I can read that shows the total amount that they have uncovered to date, I would appreciate the links to that down in the comments. And I'm going to go ahead. I just looked at the clicker on this. I was going to try to keep this under 10 minutes. But then there was a cat and some other stuff. I just want to know how much they found. And I really don't think they're not telling. Though I know they found a lot more than what I've been able to see. And each time they find something, they can tweak their software to go. Joe Rogan showed some stuff on there, and they're just. There's web after web after web that they're finding of this stuff that's just like. For crying out loud, they were paying off government officials in other countries with money that was supposed to go for this or that, and they were just like saying it was going to go to the country for this, and they would just give it to the government instead of actually doing anything with it. So it's anyway, if anybody knows the number, feel free to have a discussion. I'm actually thinking about doing a live stream just to chat with you people. We'll see what we got in the comments. Y'all want me to do a live stream? I'll check the comments this evening, and if where am I going? There's like identical trucks, man, I swear. But anyway, if y'all want me to do a live stream, tell me in the comments. As soon as I stop this puppy, I'm gonna start the upload, and then I'll check back. It's this should upload by 10 o'clock. I'll check back at 8. That's 10 hours. I'll give y'all 10 hours to tell me whether or not you want to do a live stream. And I may do it tonight, depending on how tired I am, or tomorrow. But if enough people want me to do a live stream, I'll do a live stream. Okay? God bless. Y'all still out. Don't die.